Across YouTube, there are thousands of videos portraying ghosts, conspiracies, and the paranormal. A crow and his friends will watch and dissect these videos in search of the truth. This is Corvids, Creepers, and Conspiracies. Hello, everybody, and welcome to the second episode of Corvids, Creepers, and Conspiracies. I'm your host, Corvus Twig, and I am joined today by the executive suite of Draykon Industries. We, of course, have my co-host from Twig's Missing Movies, the Chief Operating Executive, the CO.
We're all CEOs.
We're all CEOs.
We're tri-CEOs.
Who's the CFO? Anyway,
Trey C, Krakas E, I'm O.
Yeah, that's how that works.
Well,
I'm chief. That's executive, and that's officer.
We got the chief smug asshole Drayfrig.
What?
Yeah.
I'm
Chief Smug.
We have the
Chief Smug?
The
Chief
chief
Smug.
granny officer, Kraka Corvidea, and the chief Bon.
Officer.
Chief Bon. I'm Chief Bon officer.
Chief Officer Bon. Officer Chief Bon. Bon.
Chief Officer of being
Bon.
not
Bon.
Beans?
Bon.
The chief not bird
Bon.
officer.
Oh no.
Anyway, it's Draykon Industries. If you've watched CTTV before, you know these three. They're
You better know these things.
Yeah, you better know us.
They're a great trio, and I'm happy to have them on. But yeah,
We're people.
we
We do things.
Barely.
We're pretty cool. Sometimes.
Sometimes cool, sometimes not so cool. Sometimes.
And coming
Just
to a
crazy.
VR chat near you.
Yes.
Yeah.
Looking forward to some
Yeah.
VR chat streams. I need to get a dedicated model. I know I need to commission Lilith Knox because they make amazing stuff. Lilith is wonderful.
Oh, computer.
But good morning,
Hello.
people in chat. I see a Smew, I see a Jindal, and of course Haseo, because wouldn't be a CTTV stream without Haseo in the chat. Just wouldn't.
Yes.
It wouldn't. Anyway, we got a couple videos hand selected by Kraka today to watch and dissect, because if you're just tuning in to Corvids, Creepers, and Conspiracies for the first time, basically we find YouTube videos and we watch them and we be like, ooh, that's creepy, or fake, and then we give it a rating of 1 to 10 on the creepy scale, you know? 1 is like, this is the most pathetic, obviously fake attempt that I've ever seen, and 10 is, I might believe there's ghosts now. So yeah, we're gonna watch these videos, and I always have to go with the disclaimer ahead of time. I have not seen these videos, so if there's content within them that we find disturbing or upsetting, it's not my fault.
I have also not seen them. I just skimmed through them and read some of the comments.
Yep.
Nice.
So we're gonna watch our first one, and I do want to make sure that I am at least attributing it properly. So I'm actually gonna put the link to it in the chat, so that, because you know what, the people who made these, they, you know, their YouTube videos deserve some clicks and stuff too, because that's only fair. Don't want to just steal other people's content. So this first channel is a channel called Depths of Despair, and their video title is 5 Scary Ghost Videos to Watch in Total Darkness.
Everyone, turn off your lights.
Yeah. Thanks, Damon Blackpool, for the follow. Appreciate that. Anyway,
Hi,
yeah,
Damon.
we're gonna watch this video. We'll do some pausing. We'll do some analyzing of the videos, and we'll tell you just what we think of these. So we're gonna go ahead and get this going. So I mean, the thumbnail already, we got like a creepy guy giving a piggyback ride to a spooky, appears to be female, but you never know. Yeah.
It's very creepy looking.
Yeah, it's creepy looking. I'm so glad that red arrow is there because otherwise I wouldn't have known where to look.
What is that?
Listen, this is how you know it's a good creepy videos when they have a giant red arrow or a giant red circle on something that's very
Yeah.
obvious.
What I
Who is
would
the
like to
ghost
do
in
is
the
just have a
picture?
video with something or like a picture with something super creepy in it, but then have the red circle on something completely mundane.
Oh my god, that's how you should make the thumbnails for this.
I should just have the red circle always around me.
Yeah.
All right. Well, let's start the video and see what we got.
That's loud. That's loud.
Why can I not hear this? Oh, I was on the wrong
Top
thing.
5 scary
Sorry.
ghost videos caught
That'll
on
do it.
camera.
All right.
Endless stairs.
Ooh, endless stairs.
This first video comes from the TikTok page.
Oh, okay,
Hockey
so we're just
First.
stealing content from somebody
Now, the
else. who's
creepy
stealing
thing about
content.
this
But at
It
least
is
the-
that, you know,
Is
it's
that
the
they
circle of
recently
stealing.
started live
It's
streaming.
the circle of life.
And on the
please.
live stream, we see a person going down what appears to be a never-ending staircase,
Ooh.
with all the lights flickering on their own.
YouTube studio? You there?
God, they're breathing.
Oh. My VTube studio crashed.
Okay. Well, Dre will
Hi,
return
Dre.
shortly, but we can still hear him.
It's me. I'm adding to the spooky ambiance by being a spooky voice in the wall.
Bro, are you Cray?
Bro, get him help, guys. Run for your life. The
God,
farting is that
okay.
ghost farting? It's ghost farting.
So is it? Are
What
they
is
ever
the
gonna go down the
sound?
stairs, or are they just gonna stand on this one landing?
Yeah, he's not really walking anywhere. Like, how can it be endless when he's not walking?
Okay.
What's
What was that
sniffing?
creaking sound though?
That just
The
sounded like an
person can
old
be
door.
seen going down the staircase for a long period of time without getting any closer to the bottom. And sometimes things change. And at
Maybe
one
it's just
point,
in a
the
really
staircase
tall
even
building.
swaps to the left side.
Huh?
What?
Huh?
Wait, who report? Demon face, you okay?
During one part of the live stream, a man wearing an all-black cloak can be seen just slowly walking down the stairs,
Fuck.
as if chasing after the man recording.
Alright, I'm back in.
The brothing stairs. I just give up.
Here we go. Oh.
Fucking hand. You can see the fucking hand.
Well,
Is
I
he-
mean,
is he dragging like a chain?
I don't think they're
Oh my
saying it's
God.
a ghost, just a weird person following them.
Is that a murderer?
No, it says 5 scary ghost videos to watch in total darkness.
Oh, that's true. They did say it was a ghost
Oh.
video.
Some
Specifically.
viewers have
Dre's
said it
model
looks like a
scared me more than this
simulation.
video.
Ha!
But this was dismissed after seeing his body and
Scary.
legs in the footage, as well as a bit of talking.
Maybe something was goofing.
Some people
'cause I seem to
suggested that it
fine
could be
for
a
now.
loop, but the footage changes and different things happen ever so often, so it's hard to
Yeah, but
say.
live videos can still
But
be a
it does
loop.
resemble the game SCP-087,
I hate
which is about a
fucking
creepy
hate
dark
SCP.
staircase
Oh, I know that
that
SCP.
seems
I like
never ending.
SCPs.
So what do you
They've
think
ruined
is
a
going
lot of
on here?
horror.
Is
I
this a
do
real
agree
creepy
that
phenomenon, or
It
is
has
this
become
just some very good
oversaturated
looping?
and yeah.
Let me know
Everywhere. It's just everywhere
what you
now.
think.
Like,
Okay.
it legitimately has changed how people interact with horror, and in my opinion, not in a great way.
I think you're being a downer about it.
Yeah.
I
SCPs are a fun way to explore different scary things, but yes, there's a bunch of dumb SCPs, but I think if you're taking SCPs serious in any way,
There's literally one that's a giant IKEA.
that's a
Yeah,
I
Jew.
love
It's
that.
an
I
SCP,
actually-
that's a Jew.
that's me.
Funniest fucking SCP.
I
ever.
love the IKEA SCP.
Yeah.
I like SCPs from the aspect of like a self-contained way to explore horror, but they've breached containment, pun intended, right? And now it's in everything. Everything has to be an SCP. Everything has to be related
I
to the
think
back
you're
rooms.
taking a joke seriously, though.
I have my
I've
taste.
never seen people take. I've never seen people take SCP serious enough that it's actually affected how horror is, because you don't see an influx of SCP
How
like
many
horror
Backrooms games
movies.
have released in the last year?
Because it's an easy horror game.
Because it's
Yeah.
SCP
How many
related.
games? That's like saying that Content Warning and Lethal Company and all this shit, like they're ruining horror games because they're the same game.
We're not getting into that. That's
All
not what we're
right.
here for today.
We're getting a little off topic.
Yes,
here.
we are, and I'm about to strangle Dre.
So this video, okay, for one, it was made from a TikTok account, and anything that's posted to a
TikTok.
social media page, whether Instagram, TikTok, it's an immediate red flag of being faked, because it's literally, we get our money by getting views, and so we are incentivized to fake
It
things.
basically is content farming, so it's very hard to take seriously to begin with.
I feel like there's a certain follower threshold, and like for me, when I see an account do this, and they have a scary video, I tend to look at what their previous content was, how many followers they have. So because like you've seen scary videos pop up on pages where it was like just someone's Instagram for their daily life, and then they're like, oh my god, look what happened to me, and then you have TikToks like this where they're content farming.
Yeah.
Yeah, but also like someone saying that, oh, it cannot be like pre-recorded because it's live, but it has been proven that people put up pre-recorded videos as their live videos on TikTok.
Yeah, there's
I
like
do
a
that
whole
for the
fucking
first half hour of Twig's Missing Movies.
There's a whole fucking Twitch like setting you have to click on if you're like doing pre-recorded anything when you're streaming. You're like, is this
but
part?
also there's a whole part of TikTok that is just people doing pre-recorded things as their live videos to gain views and money. So
content farming.
Yeah. So that you can't really trust that either.
But
so
anyway, the video itself, it's just like, well, they say that it's endless, but it could have just been a really tall building, you know?
Exactly.
I mean,
there's also
how
like
many
cutting of shots, and the fact that the stairs change size is just the reverse of the video.
And like
all
the
you need
video,
is like 40 floors on a building and a reasonable like angle that you never really truly look down on.
But also, it looked like it was a Korean video, and they have buildings that are like 150 floors high.
that
It takes a
would also
lot
be
of
quite
time to walk
reasonable
those
for them-
stairs.
and would be quite reasonable for them to not have the best electrical wiring and have flickering lights.
Exactly. Or it was something that if they had construction going on, maybe it's closed for the public.
It's also not hard to produce flickering lights in a lot of
No,
setups,
but if
like
it
with
was
just
like-
a little bit of tampering.
And
Since it
also,
looked kind of abandoned, maybe was.
and just as
Maybe.
easy to have a friend dressed in a black cloak and stand on the
Yes.
stairway behind
I
you.
just it's such a fake ass
Yeah.
video.
Yeah, it
Yeah,
looked really fake.
I'm afraid this one, it wasn't. I
We
didn't
gotta
get
call
any,
fake on this.
I'm gonna have to give this one a 1 out of 10 for.
It was
vibes.
lazy. It was
Lame.
bad. Like there were so many things you could easily say. Like the stairs suddenly moving from one side to the other. Like you just have to flip the video. There was no text in the hallways to tell that it
No,
was flipped.
exactly.
Well, and also sometimes stairways change direction based off of where
At least they had-
construction. That's
at least
they
the
had
thing that I've
great
seen
cell
happen.
reception.
It's not common, but it can happen.
Yeah, at least the stairs had great cell reception. You're right, Hasio.
Mm.
It's amazing how
True.
all these ghosts interfere with all electronics in the room except for the thing that's recording.
Yeah.
Not the best. All right, well, this next one is called Haunted School. We always love schools.
Ooh, I love a haunted
Don't
school.
don't say that
Haunted
on
school.
don't say that by
Oh.
itself.
I said I love a
young
haunted
man
school.
decided to explore an abandoned school located in Mazatlan,
Abandoned school.
Mexico.
Haunted
After
Mazatlan,
hearing
Mexico.
various rumors of the place being haunted,
Oh, an empty swing,
some
slightly
local
swinging.
residents said that
Spooky.
they sometimes
With
see
lots of
rooms
fog.
covered with mist,
Ooh.
and strange voices could be heard. They also reported that there was a hidden classroom
Stock video
underground
of child
where
being
kids were
left out
kept
and
and
alone.
mistreated. So
Bond
this place
POV.
must have built up
The
some
stock footage
negative
is
energy
You
at
terrifying.
the
can say
time.
that.
And after exploring,
All right,
we
now
captured
we're no longer in
something
stock footage.
that
Gotta
gave
show
him
the
the
watch.
chills.
Fucking
Aquí
look at
aparecen
my
los segundos.
$10
Vamos a ver
Walmart
el
watch,
segundo.
guys.
All right, let's watch the video.
Creo que son como las 2:17 de la mañana.
Was that supposed to tell the
Vamos a
time?
ver qué pedo.
Yeah. How is it 2024 and we're still recording videos like this?
It looks very clean for an abandoned school.
Se metió un
Yeah.
ratero.
And with windows open too.
A lot of schools
You know,
in these
some
places are
schools don't
open.
have
Según se
glass
mueven las
windows.
bancas.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know, but I'm saying it's remarkably
Pero
clean for
vamos a
having
ver.
windows open, right? Like animals and stuff would get in there
Son
and make nests
las
and shit would blow
Honestly,
in.
2:10.
I don't think.
La chingada.
Whoa!
No mames.
Actually, that was pretty nice.
That was a good one.
Yeah, you know what? These effects are really great. They say in an actually haunted mansion. Ooh.
Qué
I'm
verga.
impressed right now, the fact that only one chair's moving at a
After
time.
entering the classroom, he is quickly scared away when one of the seats and tables move by itself, leaving us to wonder if this is real or a ruse. It would have been nice to see him explore the grounds a little more, but I
Yeah.
guess we'll never know.
Or have like a better camera,
Okay.
Yeah.
like they never do.
Okay. I just want to see that.
I
Again. I just want to see
Según
this
se mueven las
part again.
bancas.
I just my
Pero
problem
vamos
with
a ver.
it, and this may be more obvious
Son las.
than it seems, but it's all pointing towards the door that has access, and not
That's
out the
telling
other
it to
window.
leave.
Yeah.
So I understand, but the fact that this chair was able to move in a direction without moving any other chairs is impressive on its own if it is faked.
I mean, my skeptic side says, and you know, piggybacking on what Dre said, how the chair desk thing moves directly towards the entrance door. Makes
Mm.
me think that if I had to put my skeptic hat on, which is always on in the show because it's
Yeah.
I believe that there's a second person there that they
Yeah.
tied a like fishing line to that one particular desk and then stood in the doorway, and then once it was in frame and they had the shot read up, they just pulled on it, which then pulled that
Yeah.
one desk towards
Yeah.
the door, and
Mm.
then
I mean, it's still impressive, like Bond was
Yeah.
saying.
And
It's
also-
impressive
Well
that they
made.
didn't move any of the other chairs doing that.
Yeah, because
though.
they managed to move 2 chairs in this shot, because 2 chairs moved
yes.
Good pull, guys.
while
Good
he was
pull.
in here.
Very, very Jim Carrey Grinch of you to
But yeah.
just.
As Damon Blackpool in the chat is saying, also the poor resolution definitely helps hide
Oh,
strays.
The
definitely.
fishing wire,
It
yeah, for
always
sure.
does.
I mean, that's
yeah.
why you never see these things in HD. You just never do.
None of it does when they're crunchy.
But I mean, honestly, as far
Pretty
as
good.
like doing it, yeah, I think they did a good job.
pretty
faking
good,
this.
pretty
good.
I'm not convinced, but the chair just
It-
suddenly moving out of nowhere like that. I mean, it's so spooky.
If they
Two
added
chairs.
if they added a little bit of paranormal activity in it beyond the chair moving, like some flickering lights, I think that would enhance a little bit. Not a lot, but just a little bit added to it.
Yeah.
You know what one of these ghost videos have to do with chairs moving is having chairs in different corners and further apart moving.
At the same time.
That would spook me. Like if they had one in the far corner and one like a little off to the side and then another one move at the same time, I think that
Yeah.
would make a very convincing ghost video.
What would be
Yeah.
really cool is if you had like a setup like this and you got the chairs to all make a circle very quickly. That'd be very cool. Very convincing.
It'd also be more
Yeah.
believable if the ones that moved were more towards the edge of the picture frame. Yeah, that's a good point too. Like they focused on the chair that was going to move when it moved. Like they
That is
knew to point the
true.
camera at that one. So, I mean, this one, I think it's pretty easy to say this one was faked, but I think it
Yeah.
was faked very well. So I'm gonna
Yeah.
give this one a 6 out of 10 for spooky.
Yeah.
I think
I like judging these based on how convincing
Yeah.
Mm.
Like I understand a lot of these are faked, but if they do a good job faking it, they
Yeah.
deserve points.
Agreed. Yeah. So, all right. Haunted school in Mexico. Not a bad video. All right, we're
Hell
gonna.
yeah,
This
Mexico.
next one is an abandoned asylum. Boy, isn't that a cliche setting for? Also, one thing.
Why
I wanna
isn't
notice-
this ever like in like I don't know, like an abandoned ice cream store? It's always got to be like an abandoned retail store or abandoned school or abandoned asylum. What about abandoned ice cream store, huh?
I want
Because
more.
no one's
What
ever
about it-
sad enough.
what
in
about
an
an
ice cream
abandoned-
store.
what
I don't
about
think any spirits want to linger.
What about an
in ice
abandoned
cream
nightclub?
store.
What about an abandoned Toys R Us?
Yeah, there's tons of
That'd be
those.
freaky.
Give me an
Isn't
abandoned
there
Red
a
Lobster.
story about
like-
a haunted Toys R Us? I'm pretty sure there is.
I feel like there is, but
Uh-huh.
like the prerequisite for something to be haunted is that there has to be a lot of negative emotion and a reason for a spirit to linger. Haunted.
Go ahead.
For negative, like what we're watching right now is like angry haunting videos. Obviously, like when you hear stories about, I'm someone who believes in ghosts. I 100% do. But when you hear stories about like houses where things move and things fall off the wall, in those situations, it's usually like a spirit that sticks around and they're walking the layout of a home that doesn't exist anymore. But angry spirits have to have a negative. You have to have something negative to keep a spirit there and act like this.
That's why I agree with Damon Blackpool again, who is saying any retail store ever, because yes,
True.
retail stores are filled with negative emotions,
Yeah.
and this was the manager who had to deal with every angry customer and their bullshit.
Oh, 100%. If I had to haunt my retail store, I would. You know, having a kid smack your ass and the parents think it's funny would make anyone want to haunt it.
I don't think I could because I think it would just make me sadder and more angry, right? If I had to sit at a GameStop and watch all the cool games and game systems that came out after I died, I don't think I could do that. I think that's like a version of hell in and of itself, right?
Wait, GameStop still sells games? I thought they were just a
Yeah,
Funko Pop
actually,
store now.
no. They've changed tactics and they now focus on the resale of like retro games because that's become more popular and trying to
Not
get
here
more.
in Canada.
Well, here at GameStop, that's what I was told by 3 different GameStops. They're trying to sell more of the retro consoles and
I
like
could see that.
old stuff because people want physical media again. They don't want digital media anymore.
All our GameStops here are just
there's-
selling figurines now. They went hard on anime figures.
I'm jealous.
All right.
But no, back to the topic.
Theaters are famously very haunted, Damon.
so-
That's
So my parents' house, the running joke is that it's haunted because there's been many times where people have been home alone and like doors will just slam randomly.
Ooh.
And like
wet
and
bandits would try and sneak in and steal your stuff, and
they would come in and try to wet your ass. But no, like it was my family is so convinced that there's a ghost in that house that when we were hanging out this Christmas and we were all sitting watching a movie. It was just we were all upstairs and we hear this really loud bang coming from downstairs and there's no one downstairs at the time, right? And my mom was like, "Oh, well, that's just Jeff." And I was like, "Hey, Jeff, you want to come hang out?" And everyone fucking panicked at me. Like, "What are you doing? Don't invite the ghost upstairs." I'm like, "Why?" They're like, "Ghosts are real. They're all demons." I'm like, "That's just hateful. That's just
Not
that's
all
just
ghosts are
wrong."
demons.
my favorite ghost hunting show is Paranormal Home Inspectors. It was a Canadian show where they would have like ghost hunters come in, but then they would also have like a home inspector come in, and the home inspector would be like, "Oh yeah, this door keeps opening because it wasn't put in the frame properly.
Screwed in, yeah.
Oh, these cabinets keep opening because their latches weren't properly installed. Oh, this shadow keeps appearing on the wall because this light fixture is pointing a certain way, and when you walk by, it causes this reflection." And basically just debunks all the ghost things while the ghost hunters
for sure.
are like, "Oh."
That's what I like. I'm like, guys, it's not a ghost here. Yeah, the previous owner died, but he didn't die in this house, and I'm pretty sure that he loved his wife and had loved this house that he was working on. I just think it was all just shoddily built because it was built by a hick in the middle of the woods. I mean, come on, guys.
All right, let's move on to the next video.
Yeah.
It's an asylum. Most cliche.
Abandoned
3
asylum.
abandoned asylum.
Thanks,
The
Reagan.
next video comes
Thanks,
from the TikTok
Reagan.
user Natalia Valente
Even though
from
it's clearly
Brazil
not in the United States.
on April the 3rd,
We can still blame
2021.
Reagan. He fucked
She
over other
decided
countries
to
and their
explore
economics
an
too.
abandoned asylum, along with some friends and family. The exploration consists of 7 parts, but only one of them contains something creepy that she caught on camera. Take a look.
Parte 3 da La rosa, que é a pior ala que tem. Gente, quanto barro no chão. Aqui é a lavagem de roupa. A gente tá indo pros outros lados, que é bem escondido
Where did
da
they say this
rosa.
was?
Que é onde o povo ficava, tipo,
Brasil.
real presado.
Brazil. Ah, that's
Bom,
why.
a gente
Okay.
tá indo agora pro necrotério.
Ah.
Eu tô, tipo... Agora eu tô com medo. Agora eu tô com medo, amiga. Olha isso.
I love
Gente, essa
Portuguese
parte
as a
aqui, por
language.
incrível que me pareça, eu achei bem bonita. Eu tiraria uma foto aqui tranquilamente. E aqui é o necrotério. Tipo...
Here's the morgue.
Through the windows inside one of the locked buildings, we can see what looks like some pale ghostly figures just standing there staring out
What?
at nothing.
Am I?
This seemed to go
Am I
unnoticed
blind?
at the time.
Oh,
Could these be
is
the
that
spirits
supposed
of
to be
people
fake?
Those
who
are
were
just
once a
their
part of the
friends,
asylum?
naked.
By the way they
I
stare
thought that
out
was-
at
I don't-
nothing.
Oh,
it
I
is
thought that was
possible
just
that
garbage.
I think
Yeah.
that might
This
just
is
be the
What
phenomenon
do you
where
think?
shapes that look vaguely humanoid.
Shadow.
Yeah. Or
Like when you're
Yeah.
sleeping and you have a blanket on your door and you keep waking up thinking it's the config.
Yeah.
I hate
Or
when that
it
happens.
might just
Through the
be some
window.
kind of, because when you
Inside one
see
of
it
the
like
locked
fast, it
buildings.
doesn't
E
even
aqui
look like
eu tiraria uma
human
foto aqui tranquila.
shape.
It looked like
buildings.
cardboard or like
Yeah, it
wood
looks
or
like
something.
cardboard or something.
What looks like some pale ghostly figures.
You can slow mo it. Put the playback on
I
the video
mean-
in slow mo.
Yeah,
The
exactly.
more you look at it, you can see you can see the hands gripping the bar.
Through the window.
Oh
Yeah,
no, there's
no,
a face.
actually,
That's
yeah.
a person.
Inside one of
But I mean,
the
yeah, now it
locked
actually looked like a person.
No, I saw their face and everything. Yeah, so
Now,
this
do you
is
see
like
the hand? That
We
not there. You
can
there's actually a child on there.
That's just a child.
what
And if this is an
looks
asylum, a child
like
would not be in the asylum.
some
Yeah, but you mean
okay. So I feel I kind of
This is
regret
an
slow moing
abandoned
it because that's a
building?
little. Ugh.
I mean, if it's an abandoned building, there could just as easily be kids playing in
Oh.
here.
Yeah,
or
that's
Or
what I'm
homeless
saying.
just
They,
people
part of their
staying there.
grouping, like, hey, when we walk here, you guys should stand up in the window. You know, we have a group of people.
Yeah,
Mm.
exactly. But it could just as easily be someone just staying there because they want a roof over their head
Yeah.
I mean,
and
yeah, very
hearing
much likely.
voices outside.
There was a common problem with that. Actually near my house there was not near my house, in my city there was a hotel that had been long abandoned, and it was kind of like a whole thing that people would try and go and walk through it and
Okay.
and see if it was haunted. And there's a few times people were like, "Oh my god, I heard like voices. I heard this when I was in there." It was just homeless people living on the top floors of the
Yeah.
hotel.
Exactly.
And that's why they ended up tearing it down. Well, there's a lot of reasons why they tore it down, but like it was a huge safety issue. And that's because homeless people are in there and it was falling apart.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. And said we should
Homeless
you know,
people exist? Yuck.
we should just build like dormitories where people can stay for free and have a safe place to sleep and shower and get a meal. And
Support your local community.
it's almost
Invest
like
money back into
building,
infrastructure.
it's almost like building and maintaining these facilities would cost less than we cost on policing homelessness. It's like
It's almost like, treating human beings at all income levels and mental capacity and everything is a good thing, that maybe humans deserve to exist even when they're in troubled times. What?
Yeah.
Once
Shut
you realize
up.
that a lot of homeless people are people who are suffering heavily from some kind of mental illness or learning disability, or just have been out on the street for far too long and mistreated, like it's not great. It's not great when
Yeah.
people make fun of them because
Although the
when
percentage-
you sorry, I wasn't
I say
done.
the percentage is dropping significantly simply because housing and rental prices are going up so high that a lot of people who are, not mentally ill are suddenly finding themselves homeless because they can't afford to rent anywhere because rent is
Yeah.
ridiculously expensive.
Mm-hmm.
Like the average rent for a 1-bedroom apartment costs more per year than minimum wage is per year.
Mhm. Yeah.
Like, yeah.
I have a really cheap apartment and it shows here. But the average apartment where I live is like baseline $1,300, $1,300 to $1,400, and that's not even including like any amenities, any like utilities included besides water, and trash, which my state requires. But yeah, no, it's whenever like when people are like, "Oh, that crazy person is homeless and is talking to himself," I'm like, "Bitch, you go home and talk to yourself. You're just doing it from the comfort of your home."
Yep. Anyway, again, getting a little off topic here, but yeah, I'd say that's a little spooky seeing those figures in there. I'm not convinced if it's a person up there or if it's just objects that kind of look human-ish because it's a very quick
No,
cut. It's very blurry. They kind of look like faces. I didn't see anything that I don't know. It's just I don't
it's
think it's a very good
it's
quality video in terms of that. And
it's definitely people hiding up there. Because in one of the frames that actually, because like in no video is built for slow motion. You have to
Pale
have specific
ghostly
cameras to film
figures
slow motion.
just
Yeah.
standing
But
there,
it catches,
staring
typically you
out
get
at
one clear
nothing. This
frame when
seemed
you're
to go
slow mowing
unnoticed at
a
the
video
time.
that's been filmed
Could
in
these
regular
be the
speed.
spirits of people who were
And
once a
you
part
can
of the
see the
asylum?
face. You can see
By
face
the
and
way they
hands.
stare out at
But
nothing,
then
it
that
makes
question's
me
like,
think
okay,
so.
do they have friends that are there? Is it just some random person watching? Because this is in Brazil, it's obviously in a low income area. Like it could be anyone who's like, who are these people that are exploring the property that I'm living in? Homelessness is not
Yeah.
uncommon in Brazil.
yeah, well,
No.
I mean, I saw a video YouTube creator by the name of Dan Bell that does a lot of urban exploration, and he was like going through this video, and he didn't even notice it when he was filming. It wasn't until he uploaded that people are like, "Hey, there's somebody watching you this whole video," and like he
Oh,
would
that's
go into a
creepy.
room and like there'd be a doorknob missing, and you could actually see somebody kind of looking through it, and then as you got you saw them like quickly duck away, and so
Oh my
like
god,
yeah,
that's fucking
there was a person
scary.
there who was watching him the whole time, but it was probably just a homeless person who was like, "Who's this guy walking through where I'm staying? Is this person a threat to
Yeah.
me?" And
I'll be real, if
Exactly.
I went through my video after and saw someone had watched me for the duration I was exploring a place, I'd probably never do that again. I'd never do urban exploration. I don't like the idea of someone secretly watching me like that. Like
Yeah.
it scares me.
Okay,
Don't
fine, I'll
ever look
stop
at the
doing it.
crows watching you from
Yeah.
your window.
Yeah. All right. Well, let's look at Shadow Man.
I love
Shadow
the Shadow
Man.
Man.
I'm gonna go meet the Shadow
The
Man
next
later.
video
I meet
comes
that
from
Shadow Man when
YouTube
I take my
channel
melatonin.
Zero Fox FK. Zero
Oh, it's the
Fox
Hat Man, it's
decided to
different.
make a
Different
video
guy.
showcasing the different vision
Is it?
modes of the Xbox Kinect. However, upon
Oh, I've
doing
done this
so,
before.
he captures something terrifying.
Oh my god.
That's actually pretty good.
That was really well done.
The way he just ran away.
He's gotta do the dots.
Huh. He's a good actor because that reaction
He then
seems
goes on
kind
to
of
make
genuine.
another video explaining how the aspect ratio changes when he switches vision modes. So it looks like he's cutting scenes and editing things, but he actually isn't.
This night,
But
just
he
a quick
actually
video to
isn't.
clear something up. I uploaded a video a while ago showing the different vision modes that the Xbox One Connect can do, and a lot of people said it was edited because when I switched the vision modes, I changed position and my T-shirt changes to a completely different one. I've explained loads of times that this
X-Bars.
is exactly what happens with the Xbox One
Making me
Connect,
old.
and it changes aspect ratio. But I figured I might as well go one better and show you guys live. So let me just switch on the Kinect now, and like anyone with an Xbox One Kinect can do this themselves and see exactly what I'm talking about. See, I've got another webcam apart from the Xbox Kinect to show that it's all legit and stuff.
Yeah, Christmas tree now.
Yeah.
Time
Just go
has
down for
passed.
this. Anyone with a Connect can do this, and I'm still here. I haven't transported to any different alternate universes. Stuff changes position because it changes aspect ratio.
Mm-hmm. He's
See,
right.
that's crazy, isn't
Okay.
it?
As he switches
Kinect has
vision
different
mode,
cameras for
a
that
black
stuff.
shadow figure appears in the room, turning its head to the side before quickly vanishing, leaving Zero Fox completely baffled as to what he just saw.
I fucking
So,
can't get over
is
this
this a real
fucking
shadow
shadow
figure
standing so
caught on camera?
autistically.
It has a
Or
very
maybe some
autistic
good
ghost.
outside
stand.
to
Yeah.
I'll let
Very
you
wide.
be the judge.
I do like how it's
If you
like
have any video
almost
recommendations, you
getting
can
caught in the act and then runs away.
I gotta go. Bye.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh.
Oh shit! He turned on the technology that can see me. I gotta go.
Yeah, exactly.
Bye.
Well, because like the Kinect can pick up really weird things because we fucked around. So after Paranormal Activity came out, we fucked around immensely with our Kinect
Yeah, a
because
lot
they
of people
used
did.
it. Yeah, because if you turn on night vision with a camera, you can see the dots that the Kinect displays across your room for tracking. So we fucked around a lot, and the Kinect can pick up a lot of weird shit because it uses multiple cameras within the system to make sure it's tracking you accurately. Because the Kinect is one of the most accurate body trackers out there at the time. Like it was insane, the technology in the Kinect.
It's still
I'm really
pretty
upset
accurate.
It is, and I'm really upset they discontinued it as technology for the general public because it's an amazing piece of technology. So it does change aspect ratios, like he said, because it's using different cameras within the Kinect for tracking. It doesn't need to have the same aspect ratio as the actual camera to track. It just needs to have that camera in there to make sure it's accurate.
Got a
That's
Kinect
so I really
camera
like that
that's
video.
specifically designed for like
VTubing?
VTubing.
Oh my god, I was just thinking the same thing.
Yeah.
I'd fucking kill to have that kind of level of tracking, especially for like VR tracking. Imagine
still have
VR
my
body
Kinect.
tracking. God.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you can
you
still
would-
use the Kinect for body
Yeah,
tracking. if
I
you
think my
have it.
parents still have our Kinect somewhere in their house.
Really?
I can steal it.
Yeah, if you have the one for the Xbox One.
Yeah.
Pretty neat. Anyway, this video is actually legit kind of creepy.
There's a lot of creepy videos. Definitely better than the Halloween videos we watched. For sure.
I am not sure what's going on here. This guy doesn't seem to, based off of his page, he seems to just be like a normal game streamer that was just like showing off his stuff and didn't, like, the rest of his stuff doesn't seem like it is ghost content, so it doesn't raise that red flag. I mean, he could have been trying to do it just to do like a little stunt to get extra views, but then in terms of like how they would have pulled that off, I don't know.
I would have been suspicious if they could have pulled it off twice. No, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. I mean, bordering on the I can't explain it vibes.
I know, like, Casio brought up the camera moving. With the Kinect, you do have to center it on the subject. So that would explain, like, he was nudging it, so he was the center of the camera, so it tracked properly.
Yeah. I'm not saying this is unexplainable, but I do not have...
I can't explain it.
I can't explain it. So I'm gonna give this one an 8 out of 10.
I'd say 9 because it was unsettling at first, and then I looked at the post. I'm like, that's just autistic dancing.
It's the autistic ghost.
Ghosts can be autistic.
I'm gonna be an autistic ghost.
Yeah.
No, you're going straight to hell with me. Sorry, I'm not going alone. You're both coming with me.
Get to be autistic in hell.
We're gonna be autistic. Me standing in front of my demon, autistically defying them when they say get in the pit of pain. No.
We're gonna fall into the depths of despair. 01@gmail.com. But also, if you want to submit videos for Corvids, Creepers, and Conspiracies for us to watch, you could email me.
Also send it to that email.
At corvistwig@gmail.com, or just message me on Discord, or message me on Twitch, or just I'm available.
Message.
I'm around. Blue Sky's also a good place. You know, just link me the video, and I might just watch it. But if I don't know who you are, I am probably gonna vet the video ahead of time because, you know. Yeah. All right. Well, you know what? So far, this has
Send
been.
them over at depths of despair.
Yeah, we got you.
Got it.
This is
That's
not my
beautiful
life.
This is not my beautiful house.
Come from the TikTok page Dude,
How
my
did I
house
get
is
here?
haunted. Who
Dude,
has
my
been
house is
experiencing
haunted.
some strange and unexplainable
Oh,
things
follow the
happening
water
within his
flow.
house over the last 10 years. The activity wasn't so bad, so it was easy to ignore and carry on with his
Dude,
everyday
where's my
life.
house?
Until just recently,
To me, the
the
scariest thing
activity
is all these
has
people
gotten
filming
much more
vertically.
intense. So he has
What do you mean
decided
vertical
to
is the
set
best
up
way to
some
shoot?
cameras around the
He's a
house.
boomer. Give
Yes,
him a
that's
break.
because
try
our
and
eyes are
capture
directly
these
on top of each
events,
other and not side by side.
Thinking this is the spirit of his wife who passed away many years ago. He often finds things all over the place and even sees
You
things
know your house is
moving on
haunted
their
when it
own
gets
in
up
the
and
kitchen.
leaves.
Just like this.
Well, as you can see, it's morning, guys. This is just a quick update because I got to get to work. But when I got up this morning to get my coffee, I walked into the kitchen. This. I guess you guys were right. That,
We can rebuild.
Activity seems to be picking up because I have been, doing renovations. I replaced all this stuff, this dishwasher, this stove, the oven hood there. But this morning when I came into the kitchen, I noticed the cabinet was open. And then I noticed this chair. So I checked the Ring video, and it definitely... and the refrigerator's been making a god-awful
It definitely...
noise. It used to make another god-awful noise, like the fan bearings were screeching, and it was just such a loud whistle. Sometimes I'd just unplug it. But sometimes I could unplug it and plug it back in, and it would stop doing it. But now it's making...
Yeah, I want to see the Ring video.
Whoa!
Whoa!
Okay, see, I didn't even move. I wasn't even moving. That's the first time that's happened since the last time. Okay, it's got to be a bed bearing, but I wasn't moving. Look at that. It's closed, and there's nothing on the edge. There's nothing on the edge that would, like here on this edge, that would push it out. And there's the magnet clip.
I gotta say, I hate kitchen cabinets like that so much. Source, me having those kitchen cabinets.
I agree, Hasio. The latch clearly not. Okay,
That's just someone pulling it.
Yep, that kind of movement, the way it rotated, yeah.
Yeah, that's someone pulling it.
Convenient coat there to hide somebody.
Yeah, that's definitely the way it spins like that. That's someone pulling it by the leg.
Yep, by one leg specifically. Yeah, it would cause that kind of rotation.
Yep. Sorry, dude. Your house is not haunted.
Oh, but we got little white ghosty there.
A chair in the kitchen can be seen sliding and turning around on its own.
Yep, being pulled by the back left
a
leg.
mist-like figure manifests itself and violently throws the chair across the room. Now, after this, he's seriously begun to doubt that this entity could be his long-lost deceased wife. And a few days later, things got even more terrifying. And after this, he was certain that this was not his wife.
This
is not my beautiful wife.
React if this thing started touching me.
Touching what?
Touching you. Touching me.
Did you touch him in his sleep?
Sweet Caroline.
Damn it, he has the ghost that will jack you off, doesn't he? This motherfucker.
He's got Dan Aykroyd's blowjob ghost.
Yeah, he's hogging it for himself.
Oh, he's hogging it, all right.
Hell yeah.
Is Bon even here?
Yeah, I'm watching.
Bon is scared.
Bon's concerned.
I'm trying to hear what he's saying.
Yeah, it's true. We should watch the video.
Ew.
It terrified me. I froze. I don't know if my wife is in there, but his people seem stuck. They were all saying Help me.
This is what happened earlier that day.
Bro looks like he's been on a bender for 3 weeks.
Yeah.
Walker is back.
Huh?
I'm gonna go into the hallway and see if I can hear.
He said Walker is back. I think he's talking about Johnny Walker whiskey. He's clearly been drinking a lot of it.
He looks very tired.
He does not look
Yeah.
well.
It's down at the end of the hallway. Right back there.
You know, we'd be able to see more if you shot horizontally.
Orvis, listen, the Zoomers have gotten to the Boomers, alright? They're conspiring together to ruin all video media.
I mean, he's obviously
Ow.
putting it up on TikTok, so.
Hi, Farmyard Crow.
Hi, Farmyard.
That was like somebody's right standing behind me. Holy fuck.
Yo, calm down.
That was somebody.
The ghost can't hurt you. Bro,
It felt like their face was right here.
why does he look like he's doing, like,
They were really tall.
Buffalo Bill
Doesn't
cosplay?
Well,
Yeah, I think he might be in delirium.
Oh, for sure.
did it say how long ago it's been since his wife died?
Oh, yeah. He might be suffering some shit since he died as well.
Yeah, this is now just kind of making me feel sad.
I'm like concerned for this man.
He needs a friend.
He needs to talk to people.
Really tall.
Yeah, the way he's saying
Like, this
that
is a
there's
genuine
several people.
reaction.
Yeah, he is genuinely upset, but he's talking like there's several people in the house.
Mm-hmm.
After feeling the presence of something evil standing behind
Yeah,
him,
I think that guy
and
just
hearing
needs
whispers
some
of
rest
tormented
and away
souls
from the house.
suffering, he
And
is absolutely sure that this is
I,
not his
I
wife,
fully believe he believes that there's
and
something in
after
there
catching the attic door
because he's
slamming
having a
shut by
genuine
itself,
reaction.
he thinks there could be something horrifying living up there, and that perhaps these lost souls were also made to suffer and be trapped in the attic. I think this could very well be the case,
It's
but
not
let
at
me
all.
know what you guys think.
Yes.
I cannot
Imagine-
hear anything.
Enhanced audio, still heard nothing.
It's like I would love to have some
Wait,
context.
All right, here I'm gonna
Wait, rewind that a little bit. I heard
Yeah,
something.
rewind.
I heard whispering, but I
Right,
can't
right.
hear what it's saying.
Right.
I think
Be
this
silent
could
now.
very well be the case, but let me
Enhanced.
know what you guys think.
So there's a
The
voice.
It's the
But-
faintest whisper.
There's
but
a voice. I can hear, like,
Yeah.
you can hear a voice, but you can't hear what it's saying.
I
It could
agree,
just be the
Hasio.
radio.
They shouldn't be playing the spooky music on top of the
Exactly.
thing.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, I heard one that kind of was like a but like without the subtitles, you would never have made out
Exactly.
the words "help me" ever.
Yeah.
The subtitles are
Exactly.
absolutely suggesting what you're supposed to hear.
I would like to
But
know
it's-
how he accomplished the attic door
Yeah.
shutting the way
But
it did.
also, I would
It
like
shut?
to have context.
Yeah.
Like, how did his wife die? When did she die in the house?
Mm.
Because that would help. Like, is he so upset because he thinks she is stuck in the house? Because he also talks like there's several people haunting the house, and I feel
Gross.
like you wouldn't talk like that unless you would think something has happened in the house, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, because
I
there
don't
was
know.
Just
there's like an attic door slamming shut at one point, Dre. That's
Yeah.
what I was talking
But
about.
like,
You can
okay,
see
I
it
missed that part.
attic doors usually have springs on them that
Yeah.
help them close automatically. So an attic door closing on its own isn't exactly
Yeah, at one
let's see.
point they will spring shut. They're
Thanks for the
made to
follow,
do that.
Chuya. Assuming you're real.
Yeah, so I mean, it more seems like he is maybe spurring his own fear on.
I agree. But the moving chair thing felt incredibly fake to me. There was at no point where we saw the chair move where we could see all of the chair.
No, we would have needed like a full room view for that, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just it was a little too obvious how that one coat was hanging over the other chair perfectly there to hide somebody moving. So
Yeah, and the sliding is also very telling of how it was moving.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So
Unfortunately.
I don't know. This one, I don't know, maybe the scary thing is what a person will do when they're feeling grief and loneliness and yeah. So I mean, I'm
Yeah.
going to give this one a 3 out of 10, but
Okay.
I mean, I
Yeah.
feel bad for that guy. I feel like he just needs good friends and community and support system and
Because his
hell, don't we
reactions are
all? Don't we
genuine.
all?
Yeah, the reactions made looked very real.
The chair ghost could only move it horizontally. Yeah. I want to see a chair floating in the air and then someone using like hula hoops around it to show there's no strings. Anyway,
I don't know if that would work.
we're on to our last video of the episode. Bonus
Yeah.
rocking chair.
Hell yeah. I love
a
bonus rocking chairs.
Rocking chair.
It's
It
Bon
is
Us
said
rocking
here
chairs,
a girl
actually.
was recording her little
Oh,
brother
you
playing
little
with their
baby!
doll
Look
on just an
at
Is that
average
a turd on the
ordinary
floor?
day,
Probably.
when suddenly the boy
Probably, it's a
notices
puppy, they
something
shit a lot.
and points
They
to
don't
it.
shit that much.
She then pans the camera over, and what they capture is quite chilling. Take a look.
Did the guy just throw the fucking dog?
Oh, look at the shadow!
Oh yeah.
As the boy points and she pans the camera over,
But the
we
dog.
can see a
He just
rocking
throws the
chair
fucking
No,
dog.
he picks
by
it up.
itself.
He
Yeah.
has
Yeah,
it
he
in his
pulls the
arm.
dog
The
towards
creepiest
him.
thing about it
No,
is
oh,
that a
the
shadow
shadow
figure
behind him makes it look like
looks
he
as if it's
throws the
sitting
fucking
on the
dog.
armrest of the chair before getting up and walking along the wall.
I mean,
No
the
other
shadow can
information was
just be
provided,
anyone,
so we are left
really.
to wonder, just what did they see here? And is it real? Or just a simple ruse?
I think it's
Only
Yeah,
you
exactly.
can
Simple
judge.
ruse.
It's very hard to tell if it's just someone standing behind the camera. The screaming though.
That's
okay.
I love the
That was
sound bit
funny.
screaming.png.mp4.
Yeah.
That was funny. I
one-
like that one.
That one, okay. Yeah, that was clearly somebody said, "Hey, let's just make a scary video." The chair has a sharp shadow, the person's blurrier. Yeah, there's clearly a person standing further away. The light source
Yeah.
is behind the camera and behind the chair. So probably just like a room, like a lamp in the room. Yeah, the sharp shadow of the chair is because it's closer to where the shadow is. Somebody who's closer to the light source would have a blurrier shadow because there's more light dissipation. So clearly there's 3 people in this room plus a dog. And the person filming, we had somebody else start moving the rocking chair and then walk back towards the light and walk creepily across. I mean, there's nothing in here that's even. Yeah, I hope the dog didn't get hurt. But there's nothing in that video even whatsoever that was like unexplainable or creepy. Yeah, I mean, do y'all have anything to add to that? That's just not a.
Oh, I just thought it was like it's a funny way to do something. Honestly, of all the videos I've seen when it comes to faking ghost videos, that's very creative what they did because the shadow was rocking in the same motion as the rocking chair.
Yeah.
So this would have taken a lot of effort to put together. And I actually I thought like I enjoyed it from a video aspect. I thought it was funny.
Yeah, it looked okay.
And again, why is it shot in 240p.
It must
Poor
be
country.
because there can't be any scary videos made anymore because people will see that it's fake immediately.
Yeah.
Mm.
High def not allowed.
Yeah.
High definition. I argue about this with movies that that were filmed in like late 90s 2000s have a very nice charm to them that movies filmed now don't have.
Mm.
And I always say this, like, I love watching rom-coms from like the 90s and 2000s because they have a feeling to them. I hate rom-coms from anything past like 2015 because they're all crisp and clear and they lose that, like, the higher quality of the camera takes away the charm.
Yeah. No, I get what you mean.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I liked Always Be My Maybe with Randall Park and Ali Wong. That was a good one. That's new,
I don't
but
think I've watched that one yet.
it's on Netflix. It's pretty good. But I mean, Ali Wong I think Ali Wong might be the most underrated actor in Hollywood right now. She's phenomenal. But anyway, that's just I don't know. That video, I'm giving that
But I
last I'm giving
digress.
last video a 1 out of 10.
Yeah.
It did nothing for me. But honestly, we had some good variety in this. They said 5, but we actually got 6 scary ghost videos. So
Bonus. Hell yeah.
Bonus.
bonus.
Yeah. Bonus.
But anyway, that's it for this video, and so that's gonna be it for this episode of Corvids, Creepers, and Conspiracy Theories.
Yippee!
After this, the Draykon Industry folks are going to be doing their Sunday Drakon stream. So I'm already plugging all 3 of you. In the title description, you have their @, so you should click all 3 of those. And if you're not following all 3 of those, you should probably follow all 3 of those.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Anything else upcoming that you want to plug before we get out of here?
No, just a general reminder that my schedule's changing a little bit. I'm not doing Monday streams anymore. And then should be a regular week after that. Rest of the
Yeah.
week should be just normal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Great. Cool. So thank you everybody who came by and watched. Thank you everybody who has watched this on YouTube. And if you are watching this on YouTube, and it's cliche, but come on, like and subscribe. It would help me maybe get a little bit of visibility on this because, hey, this is a great show to watch just on YouTube. You don't need to be out live for it, but it's definitely more fun if you're live for it. You can interact. So whether you're watching on YouTube or watching live, I appreciate your views. And we'll see you around next time. Don't know when that's going to be. I'm just going to do the show sporadically, although I do know I have one on the 19th of January with Luna Miura and Millie Mizuame. That is going to be fun as hell. Anyway, we'll see you all next time. Have a wonderful rest of your day.
Bye.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Mwah.
I got to find a raid target.
Oh shit.
Oh, it's going to be
I don't
Pro
like
Target.
up anyone.
Of course it's going to be Pro
Okay.
Target.
And let me just quickly.
God, I'm so tired.
We're all tired.
Been sipping on coffee.
I need more coffee.
I fucking Christ, I'm gonna kill my aunt. I have to go walk Addie, I guess, because my